First week you were managing the Orioles, I think it was about August 6th or 7th, we were talking, and you said to me, you know what, these guys have been beaten up for a while. The most important thing I have to do as a manager is to restore self-esteem. You think you have?
Well, they have, not me. You know, last year our guys had gotten their nose bloodied so much. You know, it's the old thing about, are you just going to sit there and bleed, or are you going to do something about it? And I think the coaching staff kind of used those words, but it wasn't something that we did. It's something that they did. You know, they wanted. You know, our core group of players. You know, you got to know what it takes to lose sometimes to know what it takes to win.
Sabathia's got it. He'll go to first, and that's the ball game. While the Orioles in the loss column tonight, it is the end of one of the most exciting, most memorable, most improbable, and certainly heart-pounding seasons. Cinderella has to leave the dance.
Anybody was in our locker room last year after Game 5 at Yankee Stadium when the season ended thinks that the guys were walking around patting themselves on the back and going, hey, that was a good season. They were legitimately frustrated, and they knew, because I talked so much about, you know, you get a chance to roll the dice in October. Anything can happen. I mean, ask Detroit, ask San Francisco. And you know, this is a group that I don't think they're satisfied.
And the magical season of the Baltimore Orioles continues. The first ever American League wild card game goes to Baltimore.
How much fun was it for you to manage in the postseason again?
Oh, it was a blast period. That's as much, I enjoyed that team and this team coming, and regardless of what happens, because you know, they got it. They got the essence, and it just to see them get a return for what they were putting into it. You know, I had a great seat, and I continued to. If I get older, Peter, I know how to take in a moment, and I don't want to be a part of it. I want to get to a place in the dugout where I can see their faces and see what they're getting back. You know, at some point they're going to think you're full of it if they're not getting something in return for them from a team standpoint. And that group and this group is about team. And you know, we're going to. You know, I've been fortunate enough to be on teams that won 100 games, and we went through periods, Peter, where we'd lose 5 or 6. I didn't think we were going to win another game. And I've been on an expansion team where you're trying to keep from losing 100. There were periods we went through that I thought we might not lose another game. So, you know, last year we went through some periods, 5, 6 game streaks where it didn't. But these guys they turned the page. They stayed in the moment, and that was the essence. They didn't let outside influences. The biggest liar, as they said, when somebody starts something out with, well, they say that, oh, you lose them at hello. And they're a close-knit core group.
Are you surprised at all about Baltimore as a baseball town?
I don't want to say surprised. Every once in a while, I like some things that in my gut get verified. I mean, I was fortunate enough to be in there with the Yankees when, you know, they were drawing $3 million, and there's a sincere passion for not only baseball but the Orioles. And you know, the Ravens tapped into a lot of it. You know, everybody says, geez, you're going to follow the Ravens. You know, I'd like to think they followed us. You know, I'm a little biased, but our city been bloodied with the Orioles. I told them one time I want to get to the point where all the Red Sox and Yankee fans that come down can't get a ticket. And it was pretty fun in the playoffs against the Yankees. You didn't quite hear them as much as you normally do. But they can come down. We'll take their money.